Hello, it is December 27th, 2019, Friday, and another cloudy day. Welcome to the weather update. You can see just lots and lots of clouds over our area, another murky, warm day as well. Before I go ahead and show you the temperatures, let's take a look at a high resolution satellite. So this was today, this was yesterday, this was Christmas Day. You can see just lots of cirrus over us. So you get the idea. We haven't had clear skies. Last clear day we had was Tuesday. That was sort of clear, not all day, but let's take the current temperatures right now. 52 degrees, overcast at Farmingdale. Dew point 43, so a little bit moist out there. We have a slight chance of rain this afternoon, according to the weather service. Then we'll look at the radar in a moment. So we'll look at that now. I don't think there's anything on here. Yeah, a couple of very, very light showers that are over Connecticut. So you never know. Maybe we get a sprinkle or two, just because it's so damp out there. Temperatures across the area. Looking at the map here, temperatures across Long Island mainly in the 50s, low 50s. As we head into New Jersey, of course, it's warmer there. We got some mid 50s there, 56, 57 in New Jersey. But more or less way above normal. We're supposed to normal high is supposed to be around 40 degrees, so probably actually more like in the upper 30s now. So we're well over 10 degrees above normal for the temperature, of course. This month will probably wind up being above normal. Central Park is 54 right now. Before I get to the rest of everything else that we're going to talk about, before I forget, I just want to, there's a track condition east of Hicksville. Another day, another problem on the main line. I don't talk about this that much, but could be related to the weather. But I want to look at this. Of course, it rarely ever seems to happen on the Babylon branch. But there was a tornado in Ventura, so let's look at that right now. I believe there was a tornado has touched down in Ventura Harbor on Christmas night, causing minor damage. Let's see. It was an EF0, according to AccuWeather. EF0. So EF0 in tornado. This was Christmas night. 9 o'clock. EF0 went around 65. A relatively small tornado, but this is Southern California. There's not supposed to be tornadoes in California. So again, very unusual. They had some unusual weather in California. Between tornadoes, they've had the trough's been over the west, so they've had a lot of snow over there and rain, and unusually cool weather for them, obviously, because they've got the trough. But we're stuck in this ridge, and like I said, we're stuck in a really crappy pattern right now. So let's talk about it. We're gonna first look at the upper air and show you the problem. So we're going to first go to the 500 millibar height anomaly here and show you what the problem is. You can see we got this ridge in the east, and this is why we've been stuck in this crappy pattern. It's keeping us cloudy, murky, and well above what we're supposed to be, well above normal with this ridge here. And looking at the long range, you can see here the ridge as we go into the weekend. We get this trough in the west, but it looks like we do start to try to get a trough in the east as we head into January, but you can see no really major cold air. We have to wait until as we get more into January that maybe we start seeing some more cold air coming down, but no real major cold air. If we go and look at the thermodynamics, you'll see what I'm talking about here. So let's go temperature anomaly here. So you can see here, well above where we're supposed to be here in the east. Most of the country is above normal, except for this area in the west, like Flagstaff. See, still above normal. No real bitter cold Arctic air coming down at all. None, all through the period. So this is a very discouraging pattern to be in, obviously. That after 2 really nice days last week, we've just been dealing with this really crappy pattern. And if we pull out a little more, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So let's go to the North America one here. Show you what the problem is here. So the problem is, we go back to the upper air. Problem is, we have this trough over. This is the Arctic vortex right here. It's over Alaska, right, and it stays over there, and therefore it's keeping the cold air kind of locked up. A little piece might break away next week. Maybe some encouragement there. We start to see, but the models always seem to do this toward the end of the period. It's like the carrot and the stick. The 10-day period, they're always showing that it's going to cool off, and then it just keeps getting further and further and further. And so we're going to have to see when this eventually happens. Meanwhile, let's look at the euro upper air. Compare that. So the euro upper air. This is the euro upper air. Obviously, it doesn't go as far out. Um, you can see here just really just crappy pattern for the east. Just really, the trough wants to be in the west. We're stuck with the ridge, and there's no real Arctic air coming down to the country. None at all. You may want to know, well, where is the Arctic air? Where is it? Well, it's on the other side of the globe. We'll go look at Ventus sky here, and I'll show you what I mean. So, you want to know where the Arctic air is. You see, most of the country, there's no real Arctic air across the country. Even up into like Chicago and the Dakotas, it's in the 20s and 30s, which is not that cold for them. The Arctic air is all locked up well north. So if you're in Alaska right now, it's really nice and cold. Obviously, really cold, negative 31 there, but it's all locked up into the north because of the pattern we're in. And you can see right here, this is where all the Arctic air. It's all on the other side of the globe, Asia, Eastern Europe. This is where it is. Siberia, obviously. If you were in South Korea, even South Korea, if you were in South Korea right now, it's 25. They probably have nice cold weather in South Korea right now. All right? If you were in China, where's Beijing? I don't know what we do. Usually I focus on our area, but I just want to show you. It's even colder in Shanghai than it is here. It's 34. Beijing is 20 degrees. So you got this real lopsided issue going on, and basically the only one side of the globe seems to be experiencing winter right now, and we're just stuck in this mild mess that it's just awful. Last year we didn't really get much of a winter, and so far this year it doesn't seem like we're getting much of a winter, and it's really discouraging. So we'll look at the surface. Let me go back to GFS. We'll look at the surface. So here we go. So heading the weekend, weak high building over us, but it's going to be mild. And then we have the next soaker coming in, which is going to be for Monday. Looks like now it's going to be more of a Monday event. It originally looked like it was going to be more of a Sunday event. Now it's more of a Monday event. But this is going to be a soaker. This is going to put us over the record, probably for the wettest December on record at JFK. And then that moves out, and then we have this, moderated air mass moving in for Wednesday and Thursday. Then the next system approaches, more rain. Saturday, this is next weekend. Looks like we try to get some cold air in here. 5th, the 6th, the 7th, maybe a chance some cold air, but not bitterly cold air. And then the next rainstorm approaches for CC, and there's no snow in sight. There's no snow. Where is the snow? I mean, we're gonna have another snowless winter like last year. It's just dreary. It's just depressing. Sorry to rant, but anyway, let's go look at temperatures. So, as we go into today's Friday, so we're in the mid 40s tomorrow. We're still probably in the this is underestimating. It's way warmer than this today. So as we go into tomorrow, maybe a little cooler. It's saying it'll be in the mid 40s. You can see the warmth off to the south. Luckily, the cold air kind of tries to stay in place for us, so it's a little cooler, but not great. Obviously, still well above normal. And then here comes the disgusting air. Now, here's an interesting situation for Monday. has us in the 40s, but look at Tom's River. Could be close to 70 there. Then that moves away. Then Tuesday, we back off a little bit. Still above normal. Wednesday, all right, so now we're around maybe close to average on January 1st, the new year. Thursday, going back above normal again. Friday, 30s. I mean, I'm just trying to show you, where is the cold air? We finally start seeing some colder air coming around January 6th. Highs in the maybe mid-30s, which is closer to average. But no real bitter cold air. Maybe on Wednesday we get a little piece of it. But that's it. Just a little glancing blow, and then look at that. It gets warm again. Maybe another shot of bitter cold air to the, or colder air, but not bitter cold air, and no snow. It's just so depressing. It really is. So show you the dew points because it's going to get a little humid too as we go into. So we're going to look now a little more at the soaker that we're going to be dealing with. So you can see that it looks like the GFS keeps the really disgusting air over New Jersey and keeps it away from us. So hopefully that's right. Now it's so let's look at the rain that we're going to be getting here. I'm going to put this back to this. I'll look at the NAM. Well, let me look at the rain first, and then we'll total accumulated precip, and then we'll. So here it comes. So look at that. That is going to put us. So this is all the way to the end of the year here. Gives us possibly 2 inches, another 2 inches of rain. That's definitely going to put a JFK over the record, and maybe islip too over the record for the month. So we'll have to see. We're going to get a record-breaking wet December here, folks. So it's not good. It's not good. It's not good at all. Okay, so let me go switch this over to the NAM 12 kilometer. I only have out to, it's the 18Z. We'll have to look at the 12Z. I think it should go far enough out for most of the event. So NAM maybe not quite as crazy with the rain. Gives us more like 1.5 to 2 inches, closer to 2. But that's still enough to break the record at JFK for the wettest, all-time wettest December on record. So there you go. Let's look at the dew point. Yeah, the NAM also keeps that humid, disgusting mess just to the south of us. Hopefully we don't get into that. Otherwise, Tom's River, you're going to probably have to put your air conditioner on for Monday. But other than that, all right, last but not least, look at the skies. They're not going to have any clear skies anytime soon. Look at that, too. So here is, again, this is the 18Z run. I don't want that. Give me the 12Z. So here we're going to set plenty of clouds for tomorrow. A lot of high clouds. All right, it won't be a nice blue sky. The same thing for Monday. So it's Sunday. I mean, so look at this. So see, socked in the clouds. Tomorrow we're gonna have a lot of high clouds. The sun will be out, but it won't be a blue sky. Then plenty of clouds. Tuesday, plenty of clouds. Wednesday, maybe we clear it out. Maybe Thursday we clear it out. Maybe. Doubt it. And then maybe Saturday we can clear it out. We have to wait until that Arctic air comes in. But you see just lots and lots of clouds because this is the pattern we're in. We need that dry air from the Arctic to really give us those nice deep blue skies. You know, what can I say? We're just not getting that. We're just not getting that. It's just really depressing. It's all. It just really is. So that does conclude this weather update. I just miss days like this. Days where, you had a snowstorm. It was nice, bitterly cold afterwards. That fresh cold air coming in. That feeling. We just don't seem to get it anymore here, and it's so damn depressing. I'm sorry to say that. It just seems like we're in a crappy pattern. Of course, it's going to be harder and harder to get winter, as we deal with these worsening effects of climate change, and, it's, counting on whether we're going to get a winter or not, because last year we didn't really get a winter, it's sort of like, waiting for nice bus. Is winter going to show up, or is winter not going to show up? And right now, at least at this point, it does not look like winter is going to show up. But hopefully things will change. But right now, the pattern looks kind of bleak for us. So, if you want winter, go to Flagstaff or go to the other side of the globe in Siberia or something. Doesn't seem like we're getting it here. So that wraps up this weather update. Take care. Thank you for watching.